Hello Internet, my name is Colorful Arty and welcome to my next Let's Play of Mega Man. Now, I promised in my last Donkey Kong Country video that I was going to start recording this right after that video, and I actually did, but I'm deciding to re-record this for a few reasons. First off, I was not very happy with the way the commentary turned out. It was just pretty bad all around. I whipped through the stages barely explaining anything. I just didn't like it, but the thing that really caused me to really replay this is the fact that I totally forgot to save after beating about a fourth of the game. So I basically assumed, hey, since I have to replay this part of the game anyways, I might as well make sure the commentary's a lot better. So hopefully that will be the case. And for those of you who are not very familiar with Mega Man or really only know him from the new Super Smash Bros. Game, it's a 2D platformer game with kind of mixed with a shooter. So it's kind of like Mario meets Metroid almost. But it's a very unique game, and you're going to find out why. And this is also a pretty old game, 1987. That was well before I was born. And this was for the NES. So enough babbling, let's actually start. So this is the stage select screen. These guys are the 6 robot masters that we have to fight in the game, although most of them just look like humans in superhero outfits. And really one of the good gimmicks about Mega Man is that you can fight pretty much any of the stages in any order. So like this, you could do any of these guys in any order that you want. Some orders are easier than others. For example, you probably don't want to start with Iceman because his stage is brutal and he's a super tough boss. But this is one of the things about Mega Man that I really like, especially since when you beat the boss, you get their weapon and you can use it in the other stages, and each boss is weak to another boss's weapon. So you can kind of make educated guesses like, okay, I'm guessing Fireman will be weak against Iceman's weapon. And you can kind of go from there. So most people, when they first start at the game, they'll do either Cutman or Bomb Man. Both of those are good options. However, I'm weird. I'm going to start with Fireman. Awesome music, and Fireman is worth 90,000 points. And Mega Man is known for really, really good music, and this is not even one of the better songs in the game, but this is still pretty good. So, basic controls, you can move left and right, you can jump like that, and then we can shoot. However, we can only have 3 blasts on screen at once, and also we can only shoot straight left or straight right. We cannot shoot straight up or at a diagonal at all. We also can't duck or crawl or anything like that. That's literally the basics. We can also pause, and then this is our weapon select screen. Once we get more weapons, we'll be able to switch from this menu, and that little Mega Man head there, that means how many lives you have. So I have 2 extra lives. So basically if I die 3 times, I'll get a game over, since I have 2 extra lives and then I'm on my final life. Alright, so these are screw bombers, and this is a ladder. You can climb up by using up or down. Screw bombers shoot a lot of bullets. It's best to take them out really quickly. Also a neat little trick here. You can actually kill them while they're in the ground. And also, you'll notice I've got the score up at the top of the screen. Mega Man 1 is the only Mega Man game that actually gives you a score. The other games kind of dropped that. I'm not going to be going for a really good score. I'll just say that right now. So Fireman stage is, can be pretty tough, especially if you're a beginner. But I like doing it first for a couple of reasons. Okay, so that's a fire trap. You want to avoid fire at all costs. The lava is an instant kill, and those little fireballs with sunglasses are called tackle fires. You don't want to get hit by them. These yellow things here are energy. Basically, you pick it up, and you heard that little sound effect. That basically means it refills your health. And also, even though it makes the damage sound effect for hitting the fire, it's invincible. You can't actually take it out. Also, what's nice is if you jump, and then you can jump before grabbing the ladder, and this often lets you climb to the top of ladders pretty darn fast, as long as they're pretty short. Even if this is one of my least favorite songs in the game, it's still really good. Mega Man has great music. Alright, so this is where things get a lot more tricky, especially with these fire traps. Yeah, I didn't think I was getting over that. Oh no. Ideally, we want to reach Fireman with more or less full HP. The more HP you have for Fireman, the better. Luckily, we've got some energy there. See, that refilled my energy a wee bit. You can also let go of ladders early by pushing a direction and pressing the jump button. So this stage is pretty darn hectic, but the reason that I choose to do it first a lot is, A, Fireman's weapon is one of the best in the game, like, by a long shot. And 2, once you know how to beat Fireman, he's actually really easy. Crud. That was a no-win situation. You can kill the tackle fires, and that little pellet that it dropped is basically extra points. Depending on how many of those you collect, they'll add up at the end of the stage and give you extra points. Not that great, but they're worth picking up anyways. This part is really annoying. You need pretty much pixel perfect timing to get through here. Let's see if I can do it. Nope. That's a very, very precise run. Let's see if I can do it for this one. Oh, yeah. That's impressive if you can do that even once. And these are bullet bills. Technically, their names are killer bullets, but let's be honest, they're bullet bills. They are infinitely spawning. You can kill one, but they just keep on coming, and if you kill them or touch them, they'll create a little explosion that deals quite a bit of damage and covers a decent amount of area. And these fiends are called spines. They're really hard to hit because they're really close to the ground. They're invincible. If you hit them, they'll only actually get stunned. You can kill them with Robot Master weapons, like Fireman's weapon. But until then, you just want to avoid them. They also get faster if you're on the same level as them. This is weapon energy. Basically, because once you get the other guy's weapons, you only have a finite amount of it. And basically collecting those blue pellets or blue capsules will refill your weapon energy. And this gate means that we're on the boss, more or less. You have one last boss corridor to go through. And in Mega Man 1, they have enemies in them. In the subsequent Mega Man games, they do not. They're just empty rooms. Mega Man 1 is one of the harder Mega Man games, but actually, my personal opinion, it's not. It's widely renowned to be one of the harder ones, though, so I guess there's that. Alright, now we are on Fireman. Now, I'm trying to see. I can't tell how much HP I have because the top of the health bar blends in perfectly with the background. I hope I have enough. Alright, so let's try this. Fireman, if you have enough HP, is unbelievably easy. What do? You shoot him. That's literally it. Don't even try to dodge his attacks. If he hits you and you turn around, make sure you actually face him again. But other than that, he's really, really easy. Except I didn't have enough HP. Mega Man 1 is really good about making the bosses take quite a bit of damage from your default weapon, the Mega Buster. In most later games, the bosses will only actually take 1 point of damage from the Mega Buster, but in Mega Man 1, there are several guys that take 2 points, and Cutman actually takes 3 points of damage. So yeah, that's one way it's easier. Alright, this is where we're gonna curb stomp Fireman this time. See, like, we can damage him quicker than he can damage us, and that's really rare in Mega Man games. But because of that... yeah, that little pellet basically gives us Fireman's weapon and ends the level and gives us that awesome fanfare. And we get 90,000 points for beating Fireman, and we got 11 of those pellets, so we get 11,000 more points. But like I said, I'm not aiming for a really good score. And at this point, we also get Fireman's weapon. And for this series, I'm going to limit my videos to 1 stage per video. That way the videos will be a lot shorter and more easily manageable. And this way I'll be able to get more videos done in a shorter amount of time. So that's where we're going to leave it off today. I'm Colorful Arty. I really hope you're enjoying the Mega Man series because we've got quite a few stages to go. Join me next time when we take on the next Robot Master. Have a great day, and God bless.